So let's discuss the last BOGO of the week where we have Serenity, our restful or calming blend, and Balance, our grounding blend. So super excited that these are the finale for the week because we go through these in our home and they have made some radical shifts for us emotionally. And so I want to share that with you, and I don't want you to miss out on the options that these give you in so many settings. So let's start with Serenity. Now, Serenity is lavender based. It has a beautiful fragrance. You can just wear it as your fragrance, but it's incredibly, I call it my lavender on steroids. It's just so super calming that you'll find if it's that you need a restful sleep, if you are very restless, if you think a lot, if you have kids that pop in and out of your room, that kind of thing, then Serenity is a really good option for you, and you can diffuse it. You can put it on your feet, you can put it on your pillow, you can put it on your pulse points, wherever, on your wrists, whatever you'd like, or over your heart. A lot of the emotional oils will use over our heart. So any of those would work really well, and Serenity would be a great choice for you. I'm using my Essential Life book this morning, and I love that it talks about, for both of these oils, stress and anxiety. So if you are there and in those places, then use them both. Use them in combination. And again, you can diffuse them together. You can wear them together. But these are two that are so super supportive in this. And I can tell you that they have rocked my world, as some people say, but they really have made such a big change in feelings of overwhelm and just anxiousness and that type of thing. So really a major issue this morning when this hit. I thought, oh, we will sell out in Canada in no time because there are so many of us that have had such great support from these two. The other thing that I love Serenity for, and I work with a lot of families with kids, and so what I get asked about a lot is just kids who can't settle, kids who it's starting to affect school, that type of thing. So Serenity is one of the oils that we use in combination. I work with other oils as well with this, but definitely Serenity can help just to settle things and allow, again, just a little bit of focus and being able to control themselves. So that is definitely a good option. The other thing it's great for is mood swings. So if you are that type, or your kids are that type, or your husband is that type, Serenity may be a good choice here. The other thing I love about Serenity too is that it has some wonderful skin oils in it. It has the sandalwood, the ylang ylang, the lavender. So if you'd like a personal fragrance and at the same time you're dealing with some skin stuff, you can just use it on, you can spot treat basically whatever is the issue, and you'll have a wonderful fragrance through the day as well. The other thing that's really good with this one, when we talk about emotions, is if the most highlighted emotion that you're dealing with is anger, and you'll see this with both of these, then Serenity is definitely one that you want to put into the mix. So again, the one thing I love about a diffuser is that you can put things in the diffuser and the entire family can benefit, right? From just a few drops. So you don't have to go around and use it on every person. The whole family will benefit. So it will just help with that, lessening the tension, calming the atmosphere. A really great option. And so that's a good start, right, to what we're talking about. Now today, because we're talking about emotional stuff, I thought we would maybe pull out the emotions book. And if you don't have the Essential Life book or a Modern Essentials book, or you don't have the Emotions and Essential Oils book, these are things that we can grab for you if you don't want to grab your own. But in Canada, just My Essential Business is great. In the States, there's Aroma Tools, there's different options, but there's lots of good options here. So in this one with the Serenity, I'm just going to read you a little bit of a paragraph, and I love the way that these are laid out in this book. But here's the first paragraph, and it talks about Serenity having a powerful effect on the mind and heart. It's a uniquely calming blend that invites individuals to relinquish feelings of stress, anxiousness, and being overwhelmed. Restful Blend can support those who struggle with an overactive mind and inability to unwind. From feelings of responsibility to feelings of worry, Restful Blend assists in quieting the mind, releasing agitation, and inviting calm. Doesn't that sound good? Yeah, and that's really what many of us are experiencing and have experienced with Serenity. Now, at the bottom, it's nice because it talks about what negative emotions does it work with. So it works with stress, emotional overload, agitation, restlessness, anxiousness, or being disconnected. And positive properties that it brings forward are calm, tranquil, peaceful, relaxed, compassionate, and connected. So really a fantastic oil that you can consider for yourself or for somebody else that you know and want to just be able to help them through anything like that. Now I'm going to pop back and we're going to look at our grounding blend, which is Balance. And I love Balance. This is one that I suggest putting on first thing before you apply your other oils, because again, it's just kind of gives you the foundation and then you can build on that. So with Balance, we again are looking at some of the top uses are for stress and anxiety. So again, if you just have anxiousness, this is a great option. And I would just apply it to the soles of your feet. It's grounding, right? It's the place that you feel rooted. And so that's a good option. The other thing I love it for is jet lag. So if you travel, it's a great thing to have, especially if you're going on family vacations and you feel like you're just a mess at the end of the first day or after you get back, right? Just you can apply it in those situations. The other thing too that you can consider is if you have, so for me, I do not like to fly. It's something I really don't enjoy. I'm putting it out there now for the world to see, but I really don't enjoy flying. And it's not just a little, like I am like, I'm trying to remember what the name of the movie was, but the one with Meg Ryan, where she's having the freak out inside the kind of like the pretend airplane that she's getting ready to be able to handle flying in the simulator, and she's totally freaking out and throws herself out the door, right, of the simulator. That is me. That's pretty much me. And the one thing that I have found now in my last few trips, I use Balance with Wild Orange. Those are the two that work for me. Serenity would be a great option too here, but for me it's Balance and Wild Orange, and it has totally changed my world. So I handle it so much better. I don't really, I just don't care. It's okay. We're okay. And so I love that. That's a really nice thing. And so if you are like that about anything, it's a good combination to try. If there's just things that get you going that way, then Balance and Serenity can be really awesome to just shift that. And then other things that are great, again, mood swings come up here as well. Stress as a whole, this would be one for sure. My husband, he has a shirt with the Balance bottle on it because it is his oil. It is his thing. And he's standing building a house on the roof and holding his Balance oil saying, I need some balance. But he really does feel that it helps with just responding better to things when you're in stress, when you're in high pressure. And so he does better with Balance, and a lot of us do. I do too. So that's really, really cool. There's some other really great physical things that you can check out in the books as well that Balance is great for. But if you like just to have that tranquil kind of space, if you enjoy meditation or yoga, or you have an active prayer life and you just need that time to just stay there in that moment, then Balance is a really good option, again, wearing it on you or having it diffused in the area. And then again, anger comes up here, or even rage. So emotions that we're counteracting, that would be some really good ones, but also fear, grief, and trauma. So Balance for any of that. You can really see it's a huge emotional support in this oil. And I definitely want to read to you from the Emotions book, because I think there are a lot of people out there, and some of you work with people that you're helping with some of these things, and with kids as well, or teachers. And this is really neat. This is just, again, a little paragraph about our grounding blend, so Balance. It's especially suited for personalities who seek to escape from life through disconnection or disassociation. These individuals may avoid long-term commitments in work or relationships, preferring instead to drift. This blend reminds individuals that to realize their true dreams and desires, they must stay focused on a goal until it is actualized in the physical world. Grounding Blend teaches true perseverance by assisting the individual in staying present with specific plan or idea until it is embodied, providing inner strength and fortitude. Okay? Negative emotions, it helps with. If you're ungrounded, unwilling to take responsibility for self or life, disconnected, unstable, or scattered. And positive properties it brings forward are body connection, which is really important, especially the mind-body connection, or body connection to the world around you. Stability, perseverance, being self-contained, grounded, providing inner strength. Okay, so again, really some awesome options here. I want to just mention that maybe it's not you that needs these oils, but I'm pretty sure all of us know somebody, or maybe quite a few somebodies, that these sound like things that their names just immediately, or their faces popped into your head. Please consider that you could bring some hope to someone in this situation. and just purchasing them for them, or purchasing them for yourself, and giving them some of it, could really change their world, right? Sometimes we don't even know how to help ourselves. We feel so deep under. And so I would just really, really just consider it. Consider it. There's just been places where people can't get out of and don't know how to get out of, and you could be the person that brings them that peace and that hope and that sense of passion again in their life, and that life is worth living and going on, right? So consider that as well when we're talking about these oils today. So have a fantastic BOGO wrap-up day. Thanks for watching.